Aloha! This is lesson 82 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. We will review these ideas today from lesson 63 and 64. Lesson 63. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. My forgiveness is the means by which the light of the world finds expression through me. My forgiveness is the means by which I become aware of the light of the world in me. My forgiveness is the means by which the world is healed together with myself. Let me then forgive the world, that it may be healed along with me. Suggestions for specific forms for applying this idea are: let peace extend from my mind to yours, and then name the person. I share the light of the world with you, name the person. Through my forgiveness, I can see this as it is. So this particular statement, the light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness, reminds us throughout the day that that's all we want. Peace to every mind. My mind is one with all minds, so I want everyone at peace. Now, what the ego's thoughts are doing is giving you non-peace suggestions. You know, it'll say, so you've been wronged, you've been, something was unfair, you've been unfair, you've been bad, anything like that. So forgiveness is you would be willing to bring all these thoughts to the truth. I say this again and again because I know it's the identification with the ego makes us forgetful. So any thought that is upsetting, it's making a feeling in the body's energy field, it's anything less than gratitude, feeling content, that thought brought to the truth neutralizes the thought and brings peace to every mind, not the least of which is your mind, because there's one mind. So, what does that mean, to bring it to the truth? It's to neutralize the thought. Like, let's say a thought pops up and it'll be really fast. You're wishing for something bad for a person. You know, when you get triggered, there's a thought wishing, even saying you're wishing, it's not you doing it. There's a thought wishing something bad on a person. And if you don't catch it, it becomes identified as your own thought, and it's wishing something bad on yourself. So you don't want that. So bringing it to the truth is like looking at it in the light of truth lets you see that you don't want it. So therefore you stop pursuing it just automatically. It's reason.
Putting God's words in your mind instead of the ego's.
Yes. Yay. Bringing peace to every mind. So I like this. Let peace extend from my mind to yours, and then name the person. This is where you feel triggered with a person. See the example I just gave you, where the ego thought would be some kind of harm on them. They feel maybe they're sick. You want them to feel lonely. You want them to regret something. You want them to feel unfair. It's like, that's how the ego works. That's not you. Those are not your thoughts. So remembering that and going, let peace extend from my mind to yours, and using their name is very effective. I found that so effective. Also, I share the light of the world with you, and then name them. That is so wonderful. And you're the one who gets the relief from that, because, the attack is on yourself. That's the illusion. It's like as if it's going outward somewhere to get someone else. It's not. It's an attack on your own peace. All right. So lesson number 64. Let me not forget my function. This is so lovely. I would not forget my function because I would remember myself. I cannot fulfill my function if I forget it. And unless I fulfill my function, I will not experience the joy that God intends for me. Suitable specific forms of this idea include, let me not use this to hide my function from me. I would use this as an opportunity to fulfill my function. This may threaten my ego, but cannot change my function in any way. Yes. So it's just another way of saying, this is what I want to do. I want to forgive right now. I do not want to project right now. And that's always what's going on. It's you're making a choice whether you want to project insane thoughts or use those insane thoughts. This is not resistance to them at all. It's very different from resisting them. Use those insane thoughts to bring him to the truth and neutralize them for the whole world, for the whole sonship. I mean, none of these things are personal. So when you're neutralizing them, you're doing that for the whole sonship. And I know it gets heavy when you're in a triggered thought and you're like, wow, I just am projecting. That is what's happening. So this is a thought that neutralizes it too. Let me not forget my function. That actually neutralizes the ego thought, because your function is to forgive, and knowing that forgiveness is your joy, not pursuing the ego thoughts. Totally opposite of what you want.
Yeah, I know it's hard to understand at first, but you have to understand that if I have conflict or a grievance for another, I'm holding that in my heart. That's where it is, and that's where it's doing the damage. Mm-hmm. That's why we need to clean these things out.
Yes, and if you looked at it, in the physical sense under a microscope, it looked like your cells are attacking each other when you're thinking like that. It's a war in the mind, and it manifests in the physical first as an upset feeling, and as an effect in the body sense, and then and as an effect out in the world, like full-blown wars. It's all coming out of misperceiving. So we can heal everything, even the wars that seem to go on in the world. Your mind is that powerful. So have a beautiful practice. We love you. Aloha.